Welcome everybody to a Madden sub sim. Today we are doing 2 weeks and we are starting early, as in like 5 minutes early of what we were planning on. But anyways, here we are. I am getting everything set up right now. Everybody to a Madden. We're gonna try to get this done in under 2 hours. We will see. Teams may end up clinching or being eliminated depending on how many teams actually win today. But I'm assuming there will be at least one team eliminated or clinched by the end of tonight, which would be pretty good. Yes, 2 weeks. I decided to do 2 weeks because no matter who wins or loses in 1 week, the game of the week and primetime games would pretty much stay the same ultimately. Is my mic bad? Oh yeah. Strange. Yes, 2 weeks. I decided to do 2 weeks. I mean, your volume might be down, but there we go. I turned it up for you just a little bit. Vibes, technically, kind of, maybe? You have to beat the Colts and then win the next week, I believe. Alright, there we go. So we got week 10 and 11 coming up now, as we close everything that isn't Madden, as we slowly boot it up. Probably should plug in my controller here. There we go. Alright, I need to untangle my cords. So while Madden boots up, I'm gonna be shuffling. There we go. There we go. How do dang it, I don't know how to do the half screen split view. There we go. Never mind, it didn't work. I tried. Yeah, we do have the Super Tank Bowl coming in. I can't wait. Alright, ooh, I figured out how to do it. Split view. Perfect. I don't know, the Titans also have a contender by stock. Yeah, Vibes, you do need to get a win this week. Alright, as we go take a look, we got a primetime game to start off the week. But do we have any mods on is the real question. Your battle will not be legendary, I can tell you that right now. Alright. Hate when I have to do this myself. There we go. There we go. Prime time game to start us off. We got Detroit versus Washington. Yeah, the mods did die. Jameis Winston with a crucial upgrade. That would be... Also, I do want to check one thing. Did he actually div up? Stock, because he's active. No, James did not. Why is Nas free chatting and announcements? Also, whoops, I did not mean to hit quit. Meant to hit play season game. Also, Stock, your other sim got delayed an hour, so, or 30 minutes. It'll probably be an hour because he's not going to do anything straight up. Alright, here we go. NFC. Battle of the 3 seed and 5 seed. Vibes, yes. Yes, he is. You seem to go inactive just randomly. Here we go. Washington versus Detroit. Washington first on the board. And Washington, may I remind you, has not lost to anybody except for Dallas twice. As Washington has 20 in the second. Stock, I'm more active than you, so that's a lie. And good stop on the goal line to prevent them from pretty much tying the game right here. But Detroit on a comeback right now. I really thought it was no shot, but here we are with Washington having 2 turnovers. Carson, throw wing, touch, toes down, inbounds for a first down, not touchdown. I don't know what I was thinking there. Lions, horrible in the red zone with 40%. Somehow they haven't been getting it, and there they go running with the rookie. I mean, Stock, you do have a fair point then. Detroit looking for the tie. Derrick Henry, not the running back. Blown coverage. It looked like that. Sheesh. DJ Chark with a touchdown. Now the extra point to tie the game. And there we go. It is good. Straight down the middle. 2:19 drive. Carson Wentz versus Jameis Winston. Who would have guessed that this would have been a good game to watch? And it is brought down for a fair catch pretty much by the Commanders. TJ Hawkinson with a few great catches as well. Hello, Bendy. Would you be pinging now? Thank you. Here's Jameis. Unloads maybe the worst pass I have ever seen. And here's Joey Sly with the chance to potentially seal the game if the offense can get him in range. Jameis is going to take off running. That is not something I want from Jameis Winston, but he's going to pick up about 12, 13 yards. And they're going to use that timeout. Okay, that was pretty bad, Stock, but we don't need to bring that up. Jameis is going to run straight into the defense and fumble the ball. Jameis, what you doing? They got one timeout, but... Bro, friend passing Casper. Yep. Winston is going to take off for a 3rd straight run and then fake slide and then slide. Use your timeout! Alright, guess they're just going to take it to overtime. You got Antonio Gibson, but no, Commanders, run the ball. My goodness, we got ourselves an overtime game due to Jameis Winston being stupid. But the Commanders will win the toss. If the Lions win, they will clinch the 3 seed for next week at least. And if the Commanders win, well, they have a chance to hop up into the top 2. Otherwise, they will remain at 5 with a Cowboys win. Oh yeah, Madden's IQ is stupid. Like, they gotta fix that. But here we go, 5:30 in overtime. Washington has about 80 more yards than the entire Lions. But the Lions have run the ball better, which makes sense because they have Derrick Henry. Antonio Gibson, that's why you give him the ball. Easy 6 to start us off. This Lions defense isn't a bad defense. It's just not their strong suit. And that's a first down, and it's a fumble! He got popped! Oh no, Keely Ringo! With the pickup! What a W play there! Absolutely pops number 2. Sheesh! The third string corner gets Carson Wentz the ball at midfield, leading to Commanders' third turnover today. And here's a run by Derrick Henry, and he bulldozes over a few people diving for 6. Kitty Boy and FF be like, yep, you are completely correct. And one run with Derrick Henry, and you immediately take him out. I don't know what you do in there, Carson Wentz. Got to pick up 2 yards to be in range for the Detroit kicker. Will we have it, though? Carson throwing. And Calvin Ridley's going to pick up the 2 they needed. It's going to be a difficult field goal here. And they're not going to go for it. They're going to choose to go for it on 4th and 2. Not go for the kick. Not enough faith in that kicker. They're not running with Derrick Henry. And he throws it directly at the defense, and Washington will have the ball again. Man, what you doing? Probably should have kicked it. Commanders now going to try to move the ball. Jameis Winston with 2 ints today. So the 2 ints and 1 fumble really costing them this game right now. He had Derrick Henry wide open on that last 4th and 2 play. Here we go. Gibson trying to get that first. Is going to get it to inches. Antonio Gibson with his first catch today. Jameis, 3rd and inches, and throws it into the dirt. They're going to punt the ball now. Tress way up here to punt the ball away. No, it's a fake! What? I wasn't even looking! They fake punted! What a redemption arc! Wow! We have not seen fake plays a lot. Look at that! Absolutely sold! Sheesh. Alright, well, the Commanders are electing to just straight up kick it. I don't know if that's logic or luck vibes, but here we go. They're going to go for the game instead of just running the ball. Seemed to like to run the ball when it was time to score, but here we go. The kick is up, and he got it due to a fake punt. Sheesh. W play calling by the Commanders to seal that win. I mean, to be fair, it would have been funny to see the Lions have 2 ties, but yeah, is that AJ Brown? Let's go check. Washington. No, D Brown. I don't know who D Brown is. Well, there we go. Jameis Winston. I don't know if he leads his team, but there we go. That's a good primetime game. I'm proud of myself for picking that one. And now we go to the Super Tank Bowl. You are correct. In the Baltimore Ravens versus the Giants. And you want to know what? Because this game is so irrelevant, it's probably going to go to overtime. Just because that makes sense. Now the Commanders have tied for the most wins in the NFC, or in the entire thing. However, is the 5 seed, which is hilarious. As we are looking for the Giants, who are at the bottom. Stock, imagine if you lose this game. Wait. Somebody messed up. I'm looking at the wrong week. That's what would do it. Washington has 2 Thursday night games in a row, which screwed me up. That's next week's stock. Yeah, nobody messed anything up. I just forgot we're doing 2 weeks. Everything's okay. We just have the Steelers versus Giants. Yeah, you play Philly, so you play the last game at 1 o'clock. Stock, if your team sucks, your team sucks. Like, you're going to play all of the sucky teams because your team was also not good last season. But here we go. We got Ziggy versus VJC. Vibes, you play the Colts, and then in the next week you play the Chargers. So you still play Colt. Everything is still the same, except for there's week 10 and week 11. Wrong one. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to just go ahead and ping YG Giants and versus at Steelers Pitt. And now. Here we go. I would love the Giants to win as well. I'm sorry, Ziggy. But it may be better for your team because it's going to be hard in the AFC. You might want to just get some good draft picks. As the Steelers go up 7-0, 14-0, 14-3 now. The good stop on the goal line, 21-3, 21-6. The Giants just cannot punch it in for a touchdown, and the Steelers won't be denied the end zone. As now 35-6, 35-13. Giants with finally entering the end zone, 38-13. And you can call this game wraps. Bendy, we're on week 10. So now we have Chargers and Saints. And Dak got it done. Kenny Pickett couldn't do it. Ziggy, you won. Oh, you're booing the Giants. All right, all right. And Josh Jacobs and Curtis Samuel with the upgrades. As we go take a look at Panda's Sad Saints. After losing last week to the Cleveland Browns, who are on a winning streak. I never thought I'd say that this season, but they are. Both teams looking for a spot in the playoffs, but it's not an easy route. It's easier for the Saints, of course, due to, well, the AFC being insanely difficult. The Saints are 4-5 and are the 8th seed. And the Chargers in the AFC are 4-3-1 and the 8th seed. So if the Saints were in the AFC, they'd be the 12th seed. All right, you love to see it. Madden just crashed. So that sucks. All right. Well, I don't really know what to do now because Madden won't boot back. There we go. We got something. We're just going to launch game, and I guess if we have to force win those teams, we have to force win those teams. Hopefully we won't. Alright. Well, now we wait. We don't really know how the Jaguars beat the Bills. Alright. Okay, so it did save before we crashed. Yes, the Jaguars are going to kill Miami. Alright, let's see. We were going to watch the Saints. The Chargers have been needing wins that they just have not been able to buy. And the Saints have been just throwing away games willy-nilly. And if they want to make playoffs, they are going to need to stop that as soon as they want to. Like, not required to, but it would help a ton. Here, this one was almost my primetime game, but I kind of calculated in my head none of these teams are in playoff teams at the moment, so I didn't give it to them. After this week, they could be as the Chargers go down and score a touchdown. And another one. Saints got to get something going there. They get 3, as it's 17-3 at half, down 2 touchdowns. The Saints will go answer with a field goal. Now they are down even more, and they just cannot capitalize. And they're down 14, and that's game. Yikes. Justin Fields beats Russell Wilson. Not Zach Wilson, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson beat Justin Fields. Yikes. With no help of Russell Wilson. There's Theo Beckham, that X Factor, at a 66 overall now. He's going to be deving up every week. And now as we go to the new and improved Cleveland Browns. Yes, Vibes, the Chargers are always a team to be scared of. Especially when you are you. But here we go, the Cleveland Browns on a 2-win streak. They're a team of streaks. They lost 7 in a row. They've won 2 in a row. Let's see if they can continue that against the Raiders. There's too many Russells, bro. There's too many Wilsons and Russells. Also, Benny, look at how I did the first couple and then try to replicate that. I'd love a Browns win right here. So you're not capitalizing the now and the emojis on the wrong side. Let's go, Cleveland. Let's go, Cleveland. Here we go, Cleveland with 6, but the miss kicked does not help. So that's the end of the first. Wow. 13-0. We see you, Cleveland. 13-7. 20-7 at halftime. Cleveland might actually win this game. And Cleveland gets 38-7. All right, 38-14. Oh, the Raiders with a comeback, and it won't work as Cleveland gets another win. Who would have expected? Deshaun Watson must have had some females in the crowd for him to be playing this good. Finally got those assault felonies off him. Who would have guessed? And the Browns are now 3-7. The jokes about them making playoffs could actually happen. Holy buckets, they blew out the Raiders. Yes, the Raiders beat me. We don't need to talk about that, though. The Browns are only a couple games back from the Steelers. As we now head to Miami. The Browns are indeed them. I would not want to face the Browns right now if I was anyone. And we got to go to Miami, where Tua has been mid his entire career. Looks to prove that they are better than the Bills because the Jags beat them last week. The Dolphins have always struggled with defense, and right now they literally have just about no corners, which is something, if I were them, I'd try to fix in the offseason in the draft. Devin Singletary, the top threat of the Jaguars, which really, can we say Singletary is a threat at this point? Like, not trying to be rude, Singletary's good, but like he's not the best, but whatever. Here we go. Fatuski, Stafford, and Sheehan over there on the Jags facing Tua Tagovailoa. Where's the upgrade manual? Huh? Facing Terrell Armstead, Waddle, and Ed Oliver. Because Tyreek Hill is no longer here after being flipped to the Chargers now. Jags still looking to compete in their division, and a win today would help that a ton as the Dolphins go up 3. Jags get it back. Dolphins get a quick 2 touchdowns. 20-7, 27-7, 30-7 at halftime. I think this game is over. We don't do self-upgrades, Frosty. And yeah, 30-15 is going to be our final score, as the Jags won't be able to keep their miracles happening. Yikes. Scoreless in the second half. All right, Tua. Now we head to Tampa Bay and Carolina. Oh, yeah. Frosty, I wasn't... Like I said, we're not doing that every season. It was either this season or last season that we stopped. And yeah... I don't think we're going to do another one. It just makes the active teams too stacked. If that makes sense. So, like, for next Madden, we'll probably do it, but yeah, now that the season is over, we can't really reevaluate anymore. What's up, Beth? We just finished your game as we head to Tampa Bay versus Carolina. Feel so bad for Carolina. Yeah, Frosty, you're still insulting him, though. Alright, good job, Benny, with the pings. Also, Beth, you beat the Bills last week. Just thought I'd throw that out there just in case you weren't paying attention. Here we go. Carolina has a home game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Let's hope the Panthers can get a W here. And that was a weird negative. Those are two weird negatives. Oh, interceptions. Okay, that's what it is. As the Panthers take a 3-3 lead, but now not so much anymore. 9-3. Panthers march down and take the lead 10-9. Come on, Panthers, fight back. 15-10. They cannot make extra points. 18-18. And the Panthers have the ball at the 13 on a 2nd and 7. Here we go. Frosty, that's still a long ways out. Number 10 with a huge run. Picking up 4. Look like a whole lot more, to be honest with you. As we have 3rd and 3. And any score would work. I'd definitely say they're going to do a run right here. They do. And they stop in Vita Vea. I believe they're on the stop with the Panthers. Probably going to elect to go for a field goal to take the lead. Then we'll see Tom Brady with a minute and change. Here we go. Here's the kick. Pinheiro. It's up and good. I believe that is Pinheiro. No, it's not. It's Graham Gano. No, it's not that long. Shorter than the long shot of you making the playoffs over the Bills. Here we go. They're going to run it out. And it's going to be brought down at the 23. And Tom Brady, with the weakness being the Panthers, I suppose. Tom, let's see what you got here. Quick throw over the middle to nothing. 1 int today, just under 300 yards. With 2 touchdowns. Woo. Tom, quick throw, should have been picked. What are these quarterbacks doing today? Yikes, Tom. 3rd and 10. Gotta get something. Are his toes in? They aren't. Oh, no. Dang. 4th and 10. Tom, 4th and 10. Throwing. Will they give him forward progress? They will not. Very unfortunate, as the Panthers will upset the Bucks. You love to see it. And we will go back to Fast Sim and click that. And the game is over. Bendy gets a much not really wanted win, I'm pretty sure. Because the playoffs are very out of reach. Alright. Miles Sanders gets that upgrade for the Panthers. Thank you, Carolina, for that amazing win. As we have Houston versus no one, according to Bendy. And it's also a primetime game. All right. So we got Houston versus the Colts in this amazing primetime game that matters to nobody except for the AFC South. And pretty much just these exact 2 teams. Frosty, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You can keep wishing. That doesn't mean it will happen, though. Let's see if Nolan can keep his Colts a-rolling. Very balanced teams are both of them, 4-4 and 5-3. Go take a look in the AFC. If the Texans win, they will jump up to the 4 seed, and if the Colts lose, they will fall to, I believe, the 9 seed. At least at this moment. But nobody's eliminated from the playoffs yet. Here we go. Texans get 3, the first on the board in the second quarter. And another 3, but the Colts are going to take it. Nope, they won't. It's a field goal game. Colts take the lead 10-6. Texans got to get something. Ivan Pace with the int. Texans lead by 3 and now by double digits. All right, 3rd and 4. Here it goes. They get the first. Brandon Cooks. All they need to do is knee out the clock and the Texans will win. Dang. Jalen Hurts beats the Colts. As Davis Mills just could not get it done. Nolan needs to start Trey Lance, I'm telling you. Trey Lance is the future for the Colts. I will give the credit to Davis Mills. He's finishing 5-4 and led the division for a bit. I don't believe the Giants won, no. Another game that I'm interested in personally is Green Bay versus Buffalo. No. Maybe not. Nope, I am blind. It is Philly versus Baltimore. Alright. Tank Bowl. Here we go. Ravens are at home. Frosty, they can make it in as a wild card. But no, they are not out. Because if you look at it, all they have to do is win 4 straight games and have everybody else lose as well. So they're not technically out. But yeah, they're not clinching the division at all. Yes, they can, Frosty. They are 1-9. Their best record could be 8-9, which could be higher than the 7 seed. Not likely under any circumstances, but possible. Here we go. We got a 7-7 matchup late in the second, but the Eagles get another touchdown. 14-7, the Ravens march down, score a touchdown of their own. Ravens take the lead 17-14, as the Eagles take the lead 21-17. And here we go. The Ravens will have no more timeouts, and that means the Eagles can knee out the ball 21-17. The Eagles will earn themselves a win. Woo. Stock had a mini heart attack, but he does end up losing the Tank Bowl. And we'll see if he can continue losing the Tank Bowl next season, or next week as well. And next season, who knows? Could be just that bad. And that was our last 1 o'clock game as we go to Seattle. Where's the Seahawks? Oh yeah, they're up at the top because they actually do good. Here we go, a close divisional matchup. Yeah, Stock, I figured. Usually tanking for 2 seasons is not, like, good. Yeah, but Stock, trading your firsts for a good player is a lot harder than trading your good players for a first. Because not many people want to take that risk in the draft. There we go. Seahawks first on the board with 7. Cardinals answer early in the second. As the second winds down, the Cardinals get a touchdown. So do the Seahawks get a field goal. Seahawks take the lead by 3 as the third quarter comes to an end. Here we go, fourth quarter. Up 10, up 7, as the Cardinals have the ball with 1:30 left. Kyler Murray, let's see what you got here. 1st and 10. No, Stock, I figured. Quick throw to D-Hop. No, Dalvin Cook, and it goes nowhere. There's the 11-second runoff. What a catch by CeeDee Lamb. Holy buckets. Yeah, the Cardinals fell off, but they're looking to redeem themselves as Kyler Murray runs away from the Seahawks trailing. And the Cardinals are going to call a timeout. Kyler Murray still trying to fight for a win here, as he's going to take off running. And he throws it in. Touchdown. Believe it's Zach Ertz. No, it's George Kittle. Who am I kidding? Cardinals with a chance to tie up the game. Kick is up. Kick is good. And here we go. CeeDee Lamb with 6 catches, 120 yards. Huge ton of yards. Could have used a few more catches today, but it is received by the Seahawks and brought out. Good run to the 26. And here we will see Marcus Mariota. See what we got here. Marcus with a handoff to Alvin Kamara. And it will go for like a few yards. Stock Piggy is the Seahawks. After trading Jerry Jeudy, the Seahawks have just looked worse. Marcus Mariota throwing Alvin Kamara. Will Alvin Kamara be able to get a first? No, he will not after getting a hard hit down below the knees. All right, we got 3rd down. 12 seconds, 1 timeout. You can maybe hit right over the middle, get a timeout down, try to get a field goal. We're going to hit over the middle to Noah Fant. It's going to be downed, and they aren't going to use a timeout, which I guess is smart. And 24-24 as we head to overtime. Woo! First 4 o'clock game headed to overtime. And the Rams and 49ers looking on with interest as these are both division rivals. Got an NFC West matchups for all the teams in that division, actually. All right, the Cardinals going to have a shot here to seal the game with a touchdown. They're going to need to go 75 yards to do so. Wide open over the middle of 14. What a W play there for Michael Gallup. Yeah, the 49ers do exist. What you're talking about. Quick throw there for Kyler to 18. Going to pick up 8. Kyler Murray putting his team on his back right now and doing it all by himself. Here we go. Here's the handoff to Dalvin Cook, and it's going to get a yard. 3rd and 2. Seahawks could hold here. Maybe force the Cardinals to at least kick a field goal from this range. No, 49ers owner is still active. He just doesn't join. Kyler Murray with the design run gets a first. Total of 6. Murray throwing over the middle to Kittle. Gonna get 9. Darnell Mooney's still playing. He's on the Cardinals. And Cook gets tackled. Frosty, he may be a 98 right now, but he's not in the sim, I don't think. Kind of hard to be that fast and be a 60 overall. Quick throw to 14. Gonna pick up 7. They're gonna milk all of that clock. No, you didn't lose quite yet. You still got a shot. And there's a first down. There's the 2-minute warning. You got Xavier Howard, who's known to call games. But you had no X factors on that defense. It's hard to make a play. There we go. Here's the run. And Cook won't make it in. The defense holds one more time. From the 2, it's definitely going to be a run play. Here's a pitch. And they're going to get him for a loss of 3. Huge play there, 3rd and goal. They may have a chance if they hold him to a field goal. Now you made him at least pass the ball here. Kyler looking, throwing, touchdown. Cardinals get the win. Give us a little dance, CD. Sheesh. Well, it was close. Kyler Murray finally gets a much-needed win against a division rival, which will now put the Seahawks at the very bottom. Piggy, there's no reason to leave. You're not even out of the playoffs. Actually, you might be, yeah. Also, Alvin Kamara is not a 98. He's a 93. Soon to be 94. Good win by the Cardinals. No, nope, never mind. You're not the last in your division now. Could be at the end of tonight. But here we go. We got a fun game in Minnesota. I think at halfway of this, we are going to take a mini break while I warm up some pizza. Because I'm getting hungry. So we got 3 more games until the game of the week. And that game of the week, I think, may be another top game of the week, contending with the Bills and Broncos game we had earlier. Vikings have been struggling. And the Packers have been recently turning it on, but this could flip the table once again in this division. We were all kind of hoping Kirk was going to be able to carry this team. But yeah, I think it's about time where we kind of stop calling the Commanders frauds. Here we go. Huge run and huge pass, respectively, to the 7-7 score right now. Packers up 10-7, 17-7, as Kirk can't get much done. 17-14 now. We got a closer game as the Vikings tie up the game in the fourth. Here we go. The Vikings with a chance to take the lead. They only need 3, and this is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Kirk only down 3, and they're already in the red zone. And it's a huge play by the defense stopping Tony Pollard. Sup, Panda? Kirk looking, has nothing, but all day long, Adam Thielen. No, that's Hunter Henry. Sheesh. Frosty, I don't know. Yeah, 5-2 rookie kickers. But did they leave too much time on the clock for Trevor Lawrence and the Packers? But at least they got the lead. As of right now, Kirk marches 89 yards very, very fast. Over 400 total yards for the Vikings. You'd love to see that in every game that they play, but we have not thus far. Packers will need the ball, and they'll have 3 timeouts in 1:37. The 9 seed versus the 12 seed. And this would shake up everything down there, including the NFC North. Here we go. Throwing wide open number 3. They're going to bring him down after 7. 1 int for Lawrence today, but 1 touchdown. Stock, you do not have Tucker. You have Chris Boswell. Quick throw to 11. Jamison Crowder. Going to be 3rd and 1. Yeah, you have Chris Boswell, Stock. Or did. Because Justin Tucker still plays for the Steelers. Here's a fake run play action wide open. No! He threw it to the wrong guy. 4th and 1. Here we go. Pitch. And it won't get it. The Vikings get a stop. Diggs with 10 catches, 200 yards. Okay, Diggs. Holy. Frosty, there's no point doing it yet because things are still shaking as the Vikings will get the win. All right. Couldn't get it. I want to go take a look at this Diggs stat, bro. Like, sheepers Diggs. That's insane. And the Vikings will leave and face the Dolphins next week. That'll be a fun one to watch. And now we head to the Rams and 49ers. That entire division is close right now. Your picks are indeed getting better, as the Vikings might actually be able to make a case for the playoffs. We kind of thought they were out of it, but now they're 4-6. Could turn some things around, maybe win the division, maybe sneak in as a wild card. Who knows? As we head to San Francisco. There we go. Rams have a better team, but the 49ers have a better record. Diggs looks like he's back in his prime in Minnesota, which will be fun to see how that progresses. Maybe the Justin Jefferson for Stephon Diggs will pay off for the Vikings. There we go. Will James versus Stechkletsky. The quarterback battle we've all been wanting to see, but we thought there'd be more scoring. As it is now 7-3 right before halftime. 49ers holding a lead as the Commanders steal it right on back. As in a low-scoring game, the Rams take the lead. 49ers need to get the ball back, and they will. 68-yard punt for the touchback. They'll have no timeouts in just under a minute. We got a close one here. Will James needs 80 yards. Gonna roll out, and he's going to throw a heaver. The longest 12-yard pass you would have ever seen. I might have said Commanders. I say a lot of things I don't mean to say, to be honest. And he got out of bounds, which will help a ton. All they need is a field goal to just tie the game with Chris. And there's a flag. There's a little bit of lag, so I don't really know what it is. It's going to be defensive pass interference, which will stop the clock and be a free 13 yards. Here we go. Quick throw right open over the middle. And that's going to milk a little bit more time off of the clock, which is not something you want to see. Will James throw to the outside? What a catch! They're going to need to get out of bounds or throw an incomplete pass. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Another Moss, but it's not going to matter because they don't have timeouts. As the Rams will win by 3. Oh my goodness, Will James is going to be an elite quarterback for years to come. Sheesh. Will James may be... Wow. And he's carrying this mid-team. And he's a 78 overall. Yeah, Madden doesn't like to spike the ball. Which sucks. There we go. The 49ers will still hold the division into next week as the Rams close in that gap. As we head to Chicago. The Chicago Bears with the worst defense in the league, which is impressive seeing as, well, the Ravens suck, face the Titans, as the Titans are also wanting to get picks but didn't do what Stock did and traded all of it away. And here we go. We got Bears versus Titans in another ugly game. Got 3 more games this week, including the game of the week and the best team in the league right now. Ziggy still thinks he's the best team in the league. You'd love to see neglect. Here we go, Titans will kick off to the Bears to start this game. As Zach Wilson marches his team down to get 7. And then we'll stop and get 10. Ooh, big run by the Titans there. 13-7. Ooh, good goal line stop. 10-13. 10 to 20. 10 to 27. The Bears are going to get the win. Yes, Frosty, the Bills are still the best team in the league right now. Zach Wilson, great game against Malik Willis. I can tell you right now, Malik Willis is not the long-term solution for the Titans. Titans may go try to sign Trey Lance in the offseason or another quarterback due to some rumors. There we go. The Bears will move to 4-6, and that NFC North just became a whole lot closer with 4-6, 4-5, 4-6, 5-3, and 1. And now we have the game of the week, where I'm a little nervous, but I got my good shirt on, so we could have a shot here with Nathaniel Hackett. Titans could go trade for Jalen Hurts. Are you saying sign him or no? Because I don't know if it's his contract year. Here we go. 94 overall versus 89 overall. This should be a good game. And I cannot wait. I really hope I don't lose this game. Like, just look at that matchup. CMC, TJ Watt, Joe Burrow versus Nick Bosa, Kyle Pitts, and Austin Eckler. This will be a fun one. Woo! Sunday night primetime game of the week. Frosty, a little bit, yes. Here we go. Falcons first on the board with 3. And now 10. Broncos got to get something going on offense. They'll get 3. As is now 17 to 3. 17-10. Broncos bring it back 17-13. Come on, Broncos. Go take the lead. Go take the lead. There we go. 20 to 17. 17 to 23. And here we go, third down. If the Broncos don't get this, the game is over. Not over, but if they do get it, it is over. Come on, Joe. Get a first. Joe throws wide open. Will they give him to cross the line? They will mark him down at the first. Cortland Sutton. Good catch. And that should be the game. Noah, why does everybody say I look like Noah Ruggles? I mean, I guess I understand. Wow. That is a W game right there. And they will knee the ball out. I want to see, because there was a lot of yellow, big marking yellow plays. Those could have been flags or interceptions. There we go, Joe. Getting a close one done. CJ Stroud with 2 touchdowns. Sheesh. 70% completion rate. That's awesome. Austin Eckler got it going too. CMC as well. Dang. This was a good game all around. Yikes. Robert Scarra. I want to see these sacks because there were a ton. 3 by TJ Watt, 2 Nick Bosa, 2 Josh Allen, 1 by Chase Young, and no ints. No, Giants and Ravens should not be game of the week. I will say there is a game that should have been game of the week, which was Dallas and Tampa. No. Which was Detroit and Washington. I will say that confidently now after watching this one. This wasn't a horrible game of the week. I mean, we should add a horrible game of the week. That would be kind of funny. As Denver, now 7-2, has the best record over the Falcons. As we go to the last game of the week. Yeah, but it's too early to be totally concerned about getting the first pick of the draft. I mean, yeah, it does help. Wrong way, Bendy, but it got the job done. 8-1 Bills versus the 4-5 Jets. The Jaguars suck, Frosty. And you're mid. Vibes, we may end up doing that last season. The thing is the reason we do the Game of the Weeks is to determine who gets to pick in Madden 24 which teams. I still have an entire week to go. I don't think Platt knows that I'm going to be going another entire week. Here we go. Jets leading the Bills 14-7, 14-14 now. 17-14, the Bills will take the lead right before halftime, but the Jets will take it right back. Interception 24-21 in the fourth. The Jets will take the lead. The Jets will increase the lead, and now the Bills will be forced to timeout. Sim. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2, and they get the first, and will knee the ball out as the Jets upset. Vibes, you're not 1-0 in primetime, may I add. Sheesh. Vibes, you are 0-1 right now. Arjun, I did check. I don't understand what it's entirely for. There we go, end of week 10. Baker Mayfield beats Josh Allen. Alrighty. Bills on a losing streak. You do like to see it. Stock is the Ravens. Jets with 5 upgrades. Yeah, Vibes, you are now 1-1. Platt, I kind of figured. Alright, Jets are now 5-5. The Patriots didn't play this week. Were they on a bye? I really don't think they were. Guess they were. Alright, here are the scores for this week. Stephon Diggs finally up in the top 3. You love to see it. Keely Ringo also playing very well. As we now go to the Broncos. Alright, Bronco. Alright, Arjun. Works for me. Alrighty. So as we go to Force Advance to next week, to see I got back-to-back Game of the Weeks. But as that sims, I will be right back. Ooh. But here we go into the next week. These are the games we got to look out for today. Prime time is the Colts and Commanders. I was kind of expecting Commanders to lose last week, but they didn't. Yeah, Joe Burrow just gets extra XP, basically. Then we have Dallas and Tampa Bay and Kansas City versus Denver. Those are the top game of the weeks this week. Ones that could potentially be game of the weeks now would be, well, Chargers and Texans, potentially. Steelers and Bengals, but those are just a few to look out for. Time to go upgrade my players. Let's go. We will go check standings. Yeah, I am starving vibes. I haven't eaten supper yet, and it's 6 o'clock for me. Tank Bigsby, 69 overall. Let's go. I got the Tank on my team stock. His name is actually Tank. Alright, here we go. Let's go check out the standings. In the AFC, we got the Bills, Broncos, and then we have Bengals. Dang. AFC South, where you at? Then we have Texans all the way down there. Then we got Chiefs, Dolphins, Patriots, Chargers, Colts, Jets, Raiders, Steelers, Jags, Browns, Titans, Ravens. In the NFC, we got the Cowboys. The Commanders are the 2 seed, but technically the 5 seed. Falcons, Lions, 49ers. Then we have the Commanders. Bucks, Rams, Seahawks, Bears, Vikings, Cardinals, Saints, Packers, Eagles, Panthers, Giants. Tank Bigsby. Yep. He's just that good. Alright, now we head to the first primetime game of the week. We got 2 back-to-back Thursday night primetimes. You love to see it. And the Colts will play host to the, I don't know, strange Commanders. We'd love to see them get another loss on that record, but that will have to wait for me to get my pizza. By the way, you didn't have to wait that long. Alright, here we go. Stock, what if they both tie? I mean, that doesn't really help you at all. Gotta choose your battles. Yeah, you want to root for the Commanders because having a higher pick is just better. Sup, Platt? There we go, prime time game. Platt, we could just invite you into the sim if you want. There we go. Oh, dang, I accidentally hit play. Dang it. Alright. We'll just take... My team is the Broncos, Platt. Here we go. Commanders first with 7. Then with another 7, 14-0. 17-0. Colts, Davis, Mills, what you doing? 24-0. There we go, 24-6. It's a little bit better. A little more respectable, I guess. But this game is still going to be out of reach for the Colts. Yep, that is going to be game. Commanders get the win over the Colts. Alright, Commanders, I won't say you're frauds. Sheesh. Yeah, Platt, they all left in free agency because they weren't re-signed. That's why he was screwed, is not even trades happen. There we go. The Washington Commanders are now 9-2. Very, very impressive. As we go to the trash game of the year? Question mark? Macabre, it is not... Yeah, I guess it's head-to-head online. It's all simmed, though, through one account. Oh, never mind. Baltimore does have the worst defense. At 71. As the Giants will have some upgrades, which is just Chase Edmonds. What's up, Platt? Platt, yes, I've been working on it for 3 seasons. You are correct. I mean, I have a defensive tackle, don't I? I mean, yeah, Grover Stewart. It's not the greatest, but it's fine. And yeah, the middle linebacker isn't great. But here we go. Worst game to date. Ravens get 3. And then another 3. Because the offense is just that bad. We got 6-0 as a halftime score. There we go, 6-3. The Ravens finally get a touchdown. Giants match it. And yeah, this game is over, I think. I didn't mean to go to slow sim. Yeah, they'll milk out the clock and win 13-10. Stuck. The Giants are just worse. Kenny Pickett is just bad. How did KJ Jefferson get 150 yards and still get the win? Sheesh. Stock is now 2-8, I think. Congrats, Stock, for ruining your tank. Oh, that's funny. That's just bad. 1-10. All right, here we go. As we head to Carolina. Fresh off their win against the Bucks. There we go. Yes, dog, it's not bad. Stock, I believe there's 3 good quarterbacks in this class. Okay, so like 2 really good. No, there's 1 really good one, 2 mid, and then there's like 2 average. Here we go. Panthers up 7. 14-0. Okay, Panthers, where did this come from all season long? 21-3. That's going to be halftime score. 28-3. 49ers, what are you doing? 28-6. 31-6. All right, a little bit more respectable. 34-13, our final score. Sheesh. Panthers and Ryan. Okay. 0 touchdowns. What even happened? All right, Javonte. And Tannehill decided to run 13 times. And Miles Sanders, proving he sucks. Marco Fisher, dang. What a rookie. Let's go take a look at the defense. One in, Jeremy Chin. 49er champ is not the owner of the 49ers, no. All right, here we go. Eagles versus Falcons. Stock, the Giants are not an actual team. They are, worse than you. You should go trade for Russell Wilson, Stock. Dang, that's a bunch of good upgrades for the Eagles there. Yeah, you have point Platt. Falcons are 9 overall, better than the Eagles. But the Eagles won last week against the... Who did they win against? Oh, Baltimore. Yeah, that would do it. Here we go. As the Eagles go up 3, Falcons get it right back. (17-10), 17-13 at half. And the Falcons start to pull away. 10-point game. And then we'll kick the field goal and win this game. Platt gets it done against the Eagles. Not Platt, Petritt. And CJ Stroud didn't even have to throw a single touchdown. Also, who put Ben as Cincinnati? There we go. Fix that. As we head to Houston. Fun game. Chargers, Texans, vibes. You need this win. Whew. And next up, we got another primetime game. Both teams desperately needing a win here, but both cannot end up with one. Texans strike first with 7. Chargers match it. Texans get another 7. Chargers won't quite match, but they'll get the field goal. 14-10. Texans lead. And now 14-13. The Texans will lead going into half. Chargers take it quick. 20-20 now. 27-20. 27-23. And here we go. Nope. Russell Wilson will have a minute. No timeouts. Jay Jefferson. Quick throw incomplete. I don't know who JJ is besides Justin Jefferson. Here we go, Russ, 3rd and 5. Gonna need a first here. Throwing wide open. What a fade, number 1. No, number 13. Believe that might be Tyreek Hill. Quick throw, Gerald Everett. Nope, never mind. Not Gerald Everett. Gotta go ahead and memorize these teams again. Russ throwing middle to 30. Membry. All right. And that'll be game. Just didn't have the timeouts or the IQ to actually do anything. Russell Wilson with over 400 yards, though. Thank you, Texans, for getting that dub. Now we have a primetime game. Demoy Kennedy and Jalen Pitre with the upgrades. As the Texans have clinched for next week. Frosty, probably. Vibes, that'll help you a ton. Gosh, I play the Buck now? That's horrid. The Buccaneers will try to make sure the Cowboys don't have the most wins in the league. And this win would help them. Bendy quite significantly. Because now the 49ers would be 5-5. Rams could potentially change. A good old Tampa Bay Dallas matchup. You love to see it. Tampa Bay with the quick and easy 7. 14-0. As Lamar can't punch it in. 21-0 at halftime. 28-0 as the Cowboys will get 3. And this is just a slaughterfest. 35-10. 42-10 is going to be our final score. Sheesh. Okay, Tom. Still won't own your division. All right, now, will the Bills' losing streak continue? We will see. They are at home. But they play a team eager for some wins. Bills want this win in order to keep the division. And Shaq and Shaquille will get an upgrade. All right. I'm cheering for Green Bay too. Love another Bills loss. We haven't heard a lot of Justin Jefferson, but we have heard of Diggs. And maybe that's just the costing factor for the Bills. Dang, some huge negative plays there. 14-0. 14-7. 21-7. This is a little close. Got a tie game. As the Bills take the lead. The Packers at the 1. First and goal. You better run this ball in. If you don't, you're dumb. They're going to throw it. Throwing and they lose 4. A.J. Terrell Jr. with that tackle. Now they're probably going to run the ball because they're stupid. They will, and Jones won't get there. Dang. Now it has to be a throw. I'm going to Tim Patrick or Jamison Crowder here. Trevor, throw it. Trevor, throwing. Incomplete. Do you trust your defense or do you go for a field goal? Dang. They're going to go for it. They need it here. Touchdown, Packers! What a snag by 11. Sheesh. To tie it up. And they will. Trevor Lawrence marched down. And there will be a flag. It's holding on the receiving team. Get the ball at the first. And at the 14-yard line. Josh Allen, quick pass over to Justin Jefferson. Josh Allen Bootleg. I'm going to take off and run it. And he fumbles the ball! And it's picked up by 15. Grant Delpit picks up the ball. Oh my goodness, Josh Allen. As now Trevor Lawrence has a chance to win the game. Here's the handoff. It's going to give him a yard. Here's a handoff to Jones again for another gain of 1. Carl Barkley just needs to get to the 43. Third and 8. Now the Bills are going to use that timeout. And they missed it. Dang. He missed it horribly, too. Josh Allen throws. And he's going to jump for the first. They're going to use that timeout. And they are in field goal range. Going to want another good pass. James Robinson with his first catch. Huge 6-yard run there for Robinson. Here's the kick. Tyler Bass to call game here. With a miss, we will go to overtime. Kick is up. And he makes it. Packers, what happened? They had the comeback. They got the turnover, but couldn't score off of it. As the Bills will now increase their win count to 9. Big rip. So sad. As we go watch the Bengals. They will play. Ooh, Bills versus Kansas City. That'll be fun. Bengals with an upgrade. And Steelers trying to contend with their division. And with this win, they may have a shot. But the Bengals are not going to make it easy for Dak. our last 1 o'clock game today. See what'll happen. Steelers get 3. Bengals get 7. And another 14-3 now. 14-6, 17-6. 17-12, 17-15, 24-15, still a 9-point game. And that'll increase it to even more. And what a interception to call game. 32-22. That's the score. Rip. The Steelers will lose. Got a few more weeks to go. 1, 2, 3, 7 games left. And one of them is game of the week. So don't lose. Oh, Dak was sick. Okay. That would do it. Now we go take a peek at Jacksonville. Well, they will go ahead and play the Raiders. I think we can just agree Jacksonville isn't good if they lose this game. Still not out of it for their division quite yet. You know, Zidge, you did Justin Herbert. This is a lame joke, not gonna lie. There we go. There we go. There we go. Jacksonville up 3-0. All right, we got 10-6 here in the third. Fourth, and Jacksonville will get the lead. Raiders have a shot to get the lead back, but will need every help they get. Here we go. Derek Carr got to throw it, and he's going to get sacked. And luckily, it's not a fumble. Fatuski. Raiders, you got to get something. 3rd and goal. Quick throw. 4th and 9 now. Do they go for the lead or do they go for the tie? They're going to go for the tie. Sheesh. Here we go. Jacksonville will have a shot with Cam Ward. And going to be brought down at the 28. And quick pass. There, gets him 8. No, it's Matthew Stafford's the quarterback now. I forgot. Trevor Lawrence, throw to the left side. It's tipped away. Not Trevor Lawrence. Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, and Andrew Mevis, one of the worst kickers in the league right now. Stafford throwing is going to pick up the first and smartly gets out of bounds. Travis Etienne. Nope, Isaiah McKenzie. Quick throw to the outside, got out of bounds. Sheehan with that catch. Lawrence throw over the middle will get him into field goal range. And the Raiders will take the timeout this time. McKenzie with another great catch. Here's going to be the handoff. They're going to get 5 as the Raiders call another timeout. The Raiders would love to send this to overtime, and Jacksonville would want to win this one now. Here's the handoff, Singletary, and they're going to give him a first. No more timeouts for the Raiders. There we go. Delayed handoff. And a few bad jukes later. And there we go. I'm going to burn all these timeouts. This is definitely another run play, as the Raiders are not stacked up for a run play. I don't really know why. And they're still going to get him as a loss of 1. All right, they're going to go one more run play, and then they're going to kick this field goal. Singletary runs it for 4. Now they're going to milk this clock down to nothing, as they want this to be the last play of the game. High kick is up. And the kick is good. Jacksonville will win, as the Raiders will lose another close one. Wow, Matthew Stafford really turned this Jaguars team around. Not really that crazy, Bendy, but ultimately I don't think any of these teams are making playoffs right now. But these next two could have a shot. But man, I am tired, and I want to go take a nap. Both teams now 4-6. As the Jets will play the Rams. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is these next two could potentially, as I misclick, and I guess we get to see that, well, Drew Lock and Aaron Donald aren't coming back next season. Sheesh. Aaron Donald may retire, though. So we got 5-5 versus 4-4-1. Lawrence Stachlinski moves up to 67 overall. With a win here, the Rams would become the #1 seed in their division, which would put them at the 4 seed. I think. Not entirely sure. And the Rams are at home, but the Jets are hungry. Seven to 0. 7-7. 14 to 7. 14-13. 17-13. 24-13. Rams are taking this lead. Jets need to fight back and get it, but it is 31-13 now as the Rams get another touchdown. Increase the lead to 18, and that's going to be game. Sheesh. Stachlensky looking pretty good. As we got game of the week coming up next. And oh boy, oh boy. Drew Lock gets an upgrade. Ew. Game of the week. I am nervous for the game of the week. Kansas City beat me once earlier. Nope, they did not. I'm dumb and stupid. They did not beat me once this year. 94 overall versus 87 overall, but their offense is good. But hopefully our offense is better in comparison to the ratios to defense, as it's Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Travis Kelce versus Christian McCaffrey, TJ Watt, and Joe Burrow. This will be a fun one. Matters a lot in the AFC. Because if the Chiefs win, they could potentially move up to the 2 seed. Potentially. They would be 7-2-1, which is a pretty good record. There we go. Broncos will get 7. Come on, Broncos, get a little bit more than just 7. 14-7. 14-10. 21-10. 24-10. Let's go. 24-13. 31-13. 31-20. And it's a 2-score game, and the Broncos get the ball back. Interception, Jamar Johnson. He shouldn't even be playing. But, okay. Let's go. Sheesh. Okay, Burrow, 44 points. I want to go take a look at these stats. Mahomes had 2 picks. And I have no idea who Jamar Johnson even is. All right, let's go. I mean, it was close and just till it wasn't. Perfecto. If that puts me in contention with the Bills. I believe the Bills still have the tiebreaker over me, however. Mark Andrews up to a 95. As we have 4 games left, all of which are meh. But you love seeing the Kansas City Chiefs lose a game. As I can go switch off of my lucky shirt to go to Miami. Who are still way down here because they can't seem to get anything going for them. Dolphins looking to go to 8-3. But the real question is, will they? I'm still hungry, bro. All right, here we go. Stephon Diggs looks to continue his torment on this Dolphins franchise. Vikings go get 3. Dolphins trying, and they'll get their 3 as the Vikings will score a touchdown and the Dolphins will match it. Vikings get another touchdown. Dolphins only get 3. Dolphins do take the lead. Now they're up 6. And they're going to give the ball back. Will they? Ooh. Okay. So it's close. Vikings need 6. With an extra point, they take the lead. Throwing to the tight end. Kirk Cousins, 275 for 2 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs going deep. They got him manned up. Kirk, throw it, Kirk! And D. Brown is going to have his first sack today. 22-second runoff. Why they didn't use their timeout, I do not know. Going deep! Glitch! Timeout! They got it! What a catch! Oh my goodness! Adam Thielen. Kirk Cousins for the win. It's picked off! Byron Jones calls game. Oh my goodness. Now with a knee, they will win the game. Sheesh, Frosty, you should be happy about that one. One big play led to another big play. Zero scoring in the fourth quarter. 8-3, still in the playoff race. Dolphins barely squeak out with that win at home. Crushing the Vikings' hopes and dreams. As we head to Seattle. That's my bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce. I forgot where I was going. Seattle. I always forget they're that high up. Andre? I don't think so. All right. There we go. Bears versus Seattle. Seattle gets 7. And another. And another. And this game could easily be over. 24-7. 31-7. Yep. Quick and easy. No, that was a different game. Seattle got that win. NFC North just can't catch a break. Woo! And the Seahawks will play the Bills next week. That'll be fun. Now we see New England versus the Titans. Andre, you'd be correct. Andre, who are you going to try to get rid of him to? The Ravens? Well, it depends. What do you want? Do you want another elite quarterback? Or do you want draft picks? Because, I mean, it is hard to stay at the top that long. You could probably be like, for the top 3 picks in the draft of the Ravens, give them the stock. Or go get Will James from the 49ers. Patriots get 7. Titans get 3. Patriots get 7. Titans get 3. Looks like that's just going to be a matchup that we just see a lot. 24-6. Jonathan Taylor's insane. 38-6. And the Titans have lost this game. Well, Andre, you just got Justin Jefferson, who doesn't fit your team at all. You were undefeated until making that trade. I don't know. I'm thinking it's Justin Jefferson's the problem, which I would be down to trade for, by the way. Trying to get him originally, but that just didn't happen. As we head to our last game of the week, Detroit. Andre, may I suggest you trade Josh Allen to the NFC? Instead of like the AFC, where it's already too stacked. TJ Hawkinson going to make an upgrade here. Well, dang it. Because if you make an AFC trade, that makes it harder for us to make playoffs. Unless you're just giving up on a rivalry. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get Jamar Chase. I already offered him. He said no, and I overpaid. You're also not getting Joe Burrow. Cardinals up over the Detroit Lions. And a close one here, 20-13. 20-20 in the fourth quarter. Detroit goes down, won't get it. The Cardinals will have a shot at it. There we go. 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Cook won't get it. Benny even overpaying for Jamar. I think I offered Devontae Adams and 2 firsts, and I still didn't get Jamar. Here's 20-20 here. Cook gets the first. Cardinals with a field goal would win the game. They're going to want to milk as much clock off as they can. Going to get a yard. Cook running. We'll get 3, 4-ish. Here's the field goal to send the Cardinals another W on the sheet. And the kick is good. Lions lose 2 today. Dang. This will make the NFC look funny. I can tell you that right now. Imagine, yeah. Well, the Lions still barely hold this division. And here's the scores. Fun to see. I mean, Josh Allen is 3rd in passing yards. As we go back to the Broncos to go sim. Yes, Piggy, you did end up getting another win, so you went 1-1, which isn't bad. Still not quite in that playoff race, but neither is your entire division, so. Here we have the moment of truth. Did anybody clinch this week? Nope, nobody clinched. But the game did just crash. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess while that's booting up, I will be right back. Alrighty. See if this works. Alright, now we hope it saves. Looks like it did. Now we can take a peek at scores. Lots of home wins. Alright, in the AFC, we got the Bills still leading, followed by the Broncos. Then the Bengals and Texans. Then we got Chiefs, Dolphins, Patriots, Chargers, Colts, Jets, Raiders, Steelers, Jags, Browns, Titans, and Ravens. In the NFC, we got the Cowboys. It's funny. Even the wins don't matter. Dang. Anyways, Cowboys, Falcons, Lions, 49ers, Commanders, Bucks, Rams, Seahawks, Bears, Vikings, Cardinals, Saints, Packers, Eagles, Panthers, Giants. We'll go and get those standings and scores updated so you guys can see the current playoff race. And if anybody's eliminated from the playoff race, I will go and mark that down as well. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next stream, whenever that does happen to be. Looking like probably Thursday, sadly. That's why we did 2 weeks today. And thank you guys for watching.